Hey, what's up, everyone? Now, I'm not going to go into my day and everything I did wrong in this video because I just made a short one using my cell phone and I threw that on Twitter. So if you're interested, go to my Twitter feed and you'll see what I did wrong. But overall, teamwork and chat, fantastic. And I did have some really good trades today, but boy, anyway, I'm not going to go into it here. This is the watch list video for Friday. The SPY gap down, sold off, and a pretty darn nice reversal. So pretty impressive strength in the SPY. I am going to share this one idea just to kind of show. I think I made a video of this on Twitter too. All the people that were given heads up for APT over 1450, and then I jumped on the mic and gave the idea out loud and typed it in chat also and so on. Anyway, there's the 1450 entry right there, and you can see that yesterday's high was just slightly above that, and man, that 2-day high break, it just ripped. And it's also on the watch list for tomorrow. But I'm just proud of the teamwork in the room, and that was just a super clean setup. Everything we teach, half number inflection point, a catalyst on the chart just above, and the daily chart looked really good, right? So everything was lined up for APT. Anyway, there's a SPY. Let me go in. I have a small list for tomorrow. I just couldn't find much, but here we go. MARA, which I wish this would have closed stronger. This is super interesting. It threw a buck tomorrow. Now keep in mind, if it opens at 50 cents and then runs to $1, I don't care about it. But you know, if it opens in the high 80s or 90s and breaks a buck, you have today's high, that's $1.05, and then you have a high from about a week ago. That's $1.12, and then at $1.16, which you can't see on this chart, is the 200-day. So we definitely have stacked catalysts on MARA. APT, I already talked about this one. Strong close, fairly strong close. Topped out exactly 17. So, you know, through 17 looks great tomorrow. Maybe we get a better setup below 17. That 17 can be the next catalyst. So this one, a nice volume there and everything. They make masks. It's in the sweet spot. So, and coming out a pretty long sideways base too. So there's a lot to like about APT. RIOT, in the same space as Mara, had a breakout today. I remember before today, this was in the video last night, I love this chart. Remember I said this is interesting over today's high, then maybe two break, and then this. Well, unfortunately, it gapped up instead. So I gave the idea over 210. Let's see, I got extended hours on here. Let me fix that. There we go. Over 210 because it gapped up and opened at 210, sold off, and then was kind of flagging below that. I said anytime today over 210, and that actually had a huge percentage move, which I was doing something else and didn't get that. I had one of those days where I was never in the right place at the right time, or I was looking at something else. And anyway, I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, RIOT still deserves to be on watch tomorrow, but it's certainly extended. Mark, M-A-R-K, a gap down today and kind of a weak close. I still am going to have this on bounce watch though, because if we get a narrow range, I'd like to see it, you know, come down to here, maybe next week give us a setup, because then we'd be in that buy zone. But anyway, if we get a narrow range and an afternoon break out of that range, I will certainly give Mark a shot, M-A-R-K. UNFI, speaking of not down to the buy zone yet, but a huge move. Look at this run here. And now we've got a red day on lower volume. Again, I'd like to see another red day and really watch this close on Monday. But sometimes you get a huge move, you get one red day, and it's right back to strength again. So that's kind of something I'm looking for. Keep in mind, I don't take any trades unless I have an A+ setup. This HOME, it's fairly interesting. The average true range, whatever you call it, the range on this thing's pretty bad. The average daily range, right? So. But it's had trouble getting through 3 here, and then it tried to break out a couple days ago. But you can kind of argue a cup and handle for me, maybe back through 3 now that we've got the 312 potential catalyst just above 3. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Gene, I couldn't find any news on this, but the chart's pretty impressive. The chart looks pretty good here. There's this massive pop back here, then it completely round tripped. Attempted spike here, another one here, but it's kind of putting in higher lows. And the 200-day, it closed right about the 200-day. I don't have it on this chart, but that one's kind of showing some strength lately, so I do want to watch it. YTEN, possible gap play. Let me see if this is, it's still gapping. In after hours, it's trading at 750, so potential gap play tomorrow. And then ACB, pot stock. Recent reverse split right there, 1 for 12. Let me see if I hover over that. It looks like on May 7th, and this is the 14th. and closed at 664. It's trading at 780 on earnings and after hours. So we'll watch all the pot stocks, ACB, Cron, Tilray, all of those, CGC, see if they get kind of if some bidders step in and we get some A+ setups in those. And I'm going to leave it at that before I cussed in my Twitter video that I made, but I won't cuss in this one. So before I do, if I stay on too long, I'll probably do that with what I did today. So I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat tomorrow.